Today is going to be a very real day. Yesterday we talked a lot about goals. We dug deep yesterday. So for whatever reason you missed yesterday, by the way, raise your hand if you're on live, or drop in the comments if you're not on live. Did you watch yesterday's video? We talked about letting yourself down, your goal, where you're at on your goal, and we're going to continue that self-assessment right until the last day of our 31 days together. So today's day 28. So we are talking about fears. All of the things that are going to hold you back, that you might have been held back to this point, like this far into your 31-day journey, you might be like, I haven't moved forward on the stuff that I said I was going to do. And this could be why. And just be as open and honest as you can, because honestly, if you're going to lie, you're only lying to yourself, because all of us are here to cheer you on, by the way. And you guys always say this, but it's so true. This is a very special, safe spot on the internet, very rare thing. I feel like my main channel has that as well, but here it's even more just like in depth of people that are genuinely happy for you. Like, this is how I would explain our fit gym. It's such a strange, weird thing because it doesn't exist normally, where especially women support women. I know we got some dudes in here too, but like where we're supporting each other. And if someone says like, hey, I did this today and I'm so proud, there is 99.999% of people that are gonna be like, yeah, get it, yas queen. And that's what I love. So today, let's be honest with ourselves. What are you scared of? Like, seriously though, thinking about that 31-day goal, or one of the main goals on your top 10 goals that you have for the month, just pick one, the one that means the most to you. And you might be there, you might not be there, you might have been held back, you might still be held back. What about that is scary? What fear do you have associated with that goal? It could be, so let's just say that the goal is to achieve X amount of dollars, income, customers, something with your business, start your business, do something with a business or your social media, or let's say your fitness journey and just get healthy and fit, whatever that goal is. It could be fear of failure. Like, what if I try and I don't do it? That's big for a lot of people. Like, what I had this, and my big thing that I kept saying in my head is that people would be like, well, what's Angie doing now? Because I had failed at other things before. And that was something that had, for real, I'm being like, listen, if I'm asking you to be honest, I'm going to be honest. So that was my big thing that was in my head, like, what's Angie doing now? And on that note, fear of judgment. So we are very concerned as to what other people think about us. Now, we also talked about toxic relationships through the past 31 days. So hopefully you're past that a little bit and you know what you are capable of, and you don't have to listen to the opinions of other people that are not living your dream life. Let me say that again. Stop taking in the opinions and standards and thoughts of other people about your life if they are not living your dream life. Cool? I feel like we just cured the fear of judgment. So fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of success. What if I make it big? And then I got to deal with all this. That was one that I had. It can be a fear. Just drop what you're scared of. What are you scared of? Fear of that it all goes away, that you achieve it and you lose it all. Whatever. Fear of abandonment, fear of putting yourself out there. Fear, it can be anything. So I want you to kind of shift your mindset today in terms of fears. But now that you've figured it out, we can move forward. So we are either, as humans, motivated by pain, like extreme. It doesn't even have to be that extreme, just extreme pain or somewhat pain or a crappy feeling. We are motivated by avoiding pain. That's one of them. Or, funny enough, more rarely, gaining pleasure. So a lot of us think that we do things to gain pleasure, to be happy. And we want to do this to achieve financial freedom or to feel better and to feel healthy. And that's like the pleasure central, right? Where we move towards that. A lot of us honestly think that we're working towards the pleasure when really what will motivate us more is avoiding the pain. I'm wired that way. So let me help you. It can be one of the two, and it can be a little mixture of both, like a little cauldron of avoiding pain, gaining pleasure mixed together. So let me rewire your brain with you today. So let's say that you had a goal this month of losing 4 to 5 to 10, whatever pounds in a month, and it's not happening yet. What fear has held you back? Where did you not start? Where can you self-assess that you could have been better and you maybe like cheated a little bit and you know what you need to be doing, right? Eat less crappy food and sweat and move more. That's it. I'm telling you, like, that's it. So, and speak to yourself in a good way. If you haven't seen the fitness motivation video yet from this month on my main channel, go watch that. But If you were to start thinking about, okay, this is why I want to achieve this. This is the goal. This is what it means to me. This is the pleasure that I will gain from it. And when I achieve that, this is how I will feel. I'll be able to play with my kids. My relationships might be better. I will have a better relationship with myself. All of it will stem into something else. That is all gaining pleasure. Here's where like our sick, twisted minds work though. If you could think about how to avoid the pain of that, and the best way to do this is think a year down the road. If you did not lose the 5 to 10 pounds that you wanted to lose this month, how long are you going to delay that? And what does your body, life, health, happiness, longevity of your life look like in a year? What about in 2 years? What about in 5 years if you've still not gotten a hold of this? And you can play this game with anything. And it's scary to think about, if I keep going down this road and let the fears control what my future is going to look like, what does my life look like? A year, 2 years, and then you play the 5-year game, and then you play the 10-year game. And usually when people do this, it brings them to tears because it's not at all what you want, and it will scare the crap out of you. And that is enough to move you to action. And when you start thinking about that stuff every single day, when you're getting towards your goals, that's when the big difference happens. So that's how you eliminate the self-sabotage. That is how you actually get the things done. And I want you to assess, like, what are you scared of? Why will you not allow that to scare you anymore? And what does life look like? If you are allowing that fear in that specific goal area to control you, what does life look like 5 years from now? Flip side, what does life look like right now if you decide, hey, I'm screw the fear, I'm freaking doing this. What does life look like a year from now? If you go after it, the thing that you want to do, if you were to just hit that goal that you have for this 31 days, what does life look like if that keeps snowballing? What does the life look like a year from now? What does life look like 5 years from now? You are probably living in your dream home, your healthiest, happiest, best self 5 years from now. What does it look like 10 years from now? Hello? Hopefully all the things are going off. So it's a choice. Every single day it's a choice, but it comes down to a daily decision, not a December 31st decision. So you've got this. Hold yourself to that goal that you set at the beginning of the month and end this month in a happy, proud place. And with that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, dudes.